How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you all. You look really great this morning. Thank you. What you got on? It's not local gear. It is. It's your bunker gear. Who wears bunker gear? A firefighter. That's right. Firefighters. And what are you going to be when you grow up? A firefighter. You are. And why are you going to be a firefighter? Because girls love a married uniform. That's true. Girls do love a man in uniform. I love a man in uniform myself. Where is he? A man in uniform. Oh, well, he's not here today. My daddy's not here. No. You know where he went? He went to climb 110 flights of stairs. That's crazy talk. I know. I know. But you know what? He did it in memory of 911. He did it in memory of the 343 firefighters that died that day. All across the country, firefighters are climbing 110 flights of stairs. That is old. I know. I know. He's kind of, I hope there's a bunch of EMTs. I hope so too. All right, so you're wearing your bunker gear today. And because you're going to be a firefighter. You're going to be a firefighter. I know. So you got on your bunker pants. And you got on your crew shirt. And you got some boots. Got some boots. He loves his boots. So, I think if you're going to be a firefighter, there's some stuff you need to know. Well, you're going to have to know some important things about being a firefighter. All right, now I'm going to ask you some questions. Don't you... You like that tail? It's a nice tail. We like your tail. Well, don't pinch it. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions that will help you to be a firefighter. Don't tell him the answer. Do not tell me the answer. That's right. Okay, you ready? Okay. Number one. The number one question about being a firefighter. Okay. Number one is, if your house is full of smoke, what do you do? I know. What? Cough. Yeah, you will cough, but if you want to get out of the house safely, okay. If your house is full of smoke, how do you get out? Does anybody know? No, that's the answer to the next question. If your house is full of smoke, how do you get underneath the smoke? How do you do that, Graham?
Get out of the house.
You get out of the house. That's right. Down close to the ground. You are a genius, Nathan. A genius. All right. You crawl low in smoke. Okay, that's number one. Okay. Now here's number two. Ready? All right. Now this is very important. Listen closely. Okay. Very carefully. Okay. Don't tell me the answer. If your clothes are on fire, what do you do? Don't put them on. That's pretty good. That's not even. If your clothes are on fire when they're on your body, then what do you do? What do you do, Em? That's right. What do we do? Stop, drop, and roll. That's exactly right. Okay, those are important. Now, here's really the most important one. The most important one is you get out first. You get out before you do anything else. If your house is on fire, you get out first. You don't go in for your dog. You don't worry about your brother and sister. I'm not going to worry. They're not going to. I know. You just get out first. But then there's an important thing you do. Do you know what it is? You call an important number. What is that number? 911. 911. Okay, now I am confused. You're confused? I thought 911 was a bad thing. Oh, honey, you are confused. You know, there's two meanings to 911. One is the meaning of the telephone number that you dial, 911. You don't really dial anymore. It's the ones that you punch. You punch 911 into your telephone. That gives you an emergency responder. But here's the other thing that 911 is. 911 is a date. It's today's date. It is, yes. 9 stands for September, and 11 stands for 11. So 9/11, that's today's date. But 10 years ago, it was the date that something really bad happened. Do you know what happened? Not exactly. You know, lots of kids don't really know exactly. Here's what happened. Some very bad men with some very bad ideas hijacked some planes. What? Hijack? Hijack? You know what that means? Hijack all this. Hijack! No. No, they stole them. That's exactly right. They forcefully took them. That's right. They forcefully took those airplanes And they flew 2 of them into the towers at the World Trade Center. And they flew 1 of them into the Pentagon and 1 into a field in Pennsylvania. And a lot of people died. Yes, nearly 3,000 people. That's a lot. It is a lot. And of those 3,000 people, 343 were firefighters. And you know what they were doing? They were going into the burning building when everybody else was going out. That's very brave. It is very brave. So if you're going to be a firefighter or a first responder of any kind, you got to be brave. You know what being brave means? Yes. What does it mean? Never being afraid. No. That's not what it means. No, because I think those firefighters, I think when they put on their bunker gear, 70 or 80 pounds of it, and I think when they put on their hat and buckled up their coats, and they started up the 110 flights of stairs in front of them, I think they were afraid. Don't you think they were afraid? Yeah, I think they were probably afraid. I think every one of them thought about their families, about their wives and their children, and their churches and their friends and their home. I think they thought about it. It didn't stop them. No, because being brave doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you're afraid and you do the right thing anyway. So this morning, I want each and everybody to think about what bravery means. It means being afraid and still doing